guys, my name's Ludi, and this is my first ASMR video. This is gonna be just mostly kind of me rambling. I'm pretty good at that usually. And then I have a couple items with me over to the left that I'll be messing around with as I'm rambling on. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So to start off here, I just got this cardboard. I may have to turn down the gain. I'm really obviously new to all this stuff, so I literally have a lamp set up right now because I didn't want the video to be too bright. Because I know I like my ASMR when the screen is too bright, you can't really look at it all or even have your phone face up because then it just lights up the whole room, and you don't want to have the blue light intake before you go to bed. But then at the same time, if your lighting is too low, then the video quality is really bad because I'm recording on my phone right now. I don't know, so we'll see. I'll probably end up changing it at some point and also adjusting the gain. I think I can do that mid-recording, I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I get really close here, it's pretty sensitive, and obviously I've never had a mic like this, so I'm really not used to it. Like, I can literally hear everything with this. I don't understand how I can hear better than my ears. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, but anyway. You know what? Maybe I'll move this further away. Oh yeah, that's good. I've been listening to ASMR for a really long time now, and probably pretty early on I had the idea of actually wanting to try it, and it's been really a long time since I've had the idea of trying it, and it really got to the point where I was like, okay, basically the only thing stopping me from trying this is obviously money, because the mic is sort of expensive, but it's really not that bad. This is just a Blue Yeti that I'm recording on. Blue Yeti, and it was like, I think a little over $100. There was a couple different options on Amazon, but this is the one I went with. And it sounds freaking amazing, so that's encouraging. But then, I got to the point where it was, the money, which was a problem at one point, but then it wasn't, and so then it was really just like, okay, what are my friends and family gonna think? And I was like, if that's really the only thing holding me back, I don't want to let what other people think of me hold me back from doing something that I want to do. So that's why I'm trying this. So I don't think I'm gonna actually upload it tonight. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, once I came to that realization, I was like, you know what? I just want to give it a go, and see how it turns out. So I may need to turn on the gain on this. But yeah, I started off listening to GB. This cardboard. Hold on. I think I need to turn down the gain a little bit because the cardboard is sounding a little too rough. But maybe I can try a different item. Put the box over here for now. Oh yeah, that's good noise. I started listening to GB. I think when she had only had her channel for maybe like 1 or 2 years or something was her oldest video when I started watching. And from there, obviously at the time it was like a guilty pleasure. Most of my friends now and family know that I listen to ASMR, so I'm like, you know what, what's one more step in making it? I don't know if that's good logic, but I don't know. I get made fun of for all kinds of stuff now, so who cares? And also, like, this is also something that, like, people always say, like, you shouldn't care what other people think about you, just as like a general statement, but obviously that's not true. to an extent it is, like, basically the spot I'm at now is like, if all your close friends and family are saying that you're being rude or you get angry very easily or something, and it's coming from all of them, then obviously that's something you should care about. You can't just be like, oh no, I'm not going to listen to what you guys say. I don't care about anyone's opinions. That's stupid. But at the same time, obviously this is something that's harmless, and I get clowned by my friends, as most guys do already, about whatever. So, but then outside of, what I was saying is, outside of your bubble, like, that is the point where I say it's fair not to care about people's opinions, Why is somebody that I never see, other people that I are in my hometown or that I went to high school with, like, if I literally never see them, and they never see me, they don't really know me or what I'm up to now, then, like, why would I care what they have to say about this, I see my friends and family all the time, like my close bubble, so it makes sense to take their opinion into account in the same way that, if you have to reach out and ask for advice, you'd go to your close friends and family. They're your close bubble because I'd hope that you trust them and their opinions. So, but yeah, I just got to a point where I was like, I'm just gonna give this a go, and I'm sure they'll still say something and be like, oh, that's weird, but whatever. And honestly, unless this video does really well or something, and they don't even listen to ASMR, so I don't think it would ever come up on their YouTube homepage or anything. But in all honesty, I'd probably just up and tell them, because like I said, most of my friends and family already know that I listen to ASMR. Obviously, grading it is a little bit different, but who cares? Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. Yeah, see, this, you can tell I'm already pretty good at rambling because my mind just kind of goes everywhere. So, but yeah, I started listening to GB pretty early on. I feel like, for me, I'm 20 now. For me, it was when I was in like freshman year, 8th grade, that I started listening to it. So that's 5 or 6 years ago, I guess now. And I started off with GB, and she was already really popular at the time. I think she probably had like 1 million subscribers or something. I don't know. That could be totally wrong. I'm sure people can check me on that. And then from there, I listened to mainly her. And I didn't really start exploring out into other ASMR artists until like GB would feature people on her channel, and then she actually ended up like creating a whole platform that had like exclusively ASMR, which I thought was really cool, but I don't know how well that ended up doing. But yeah, anytime GB would have somebody on her channel, I'd check them out, and sorry, I just had dinner. I'd end up, listening to their stuff. And so I slowly just started listening to more and more people. And then it got to the point where, like, GB had a lot of, like, female ASMR artists on her channel. ASMR artist women. And so that was kind of mainly what I listened to. But then I'm trying to think of the first, if it was Raffy Taffy, or if it was, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name right now. Oh, Maddie Tingles and Cheese. Okay. And also Cat Bailey. But yeah, I don't know which one I actually heard about first. I think Cat Bailey was more recent. But I think maybe it was Raffy Taffy. I don't know if he was on GB's channel or not, but I started listening to him, and I just kind of sort of realized that, like, I think maybe something about a woman's presence from my perspective is maybe more comforting, but strictly from a sound perspective, I think that sometimes guys' voices are more relaxing. ASMR artists are like, their voices are just a little bit more like high-pitched or like raspy. But anyway, I bet you there's still probably way more female ASMR artists out there than there are male. But yeah, and then, you know, from there, like now basically most of my YouTube homepage is ASMR artists. So I'm constantly finding new people, and you know, now I listen to all kinds of different stuff. And honestly, I don't know if this is like a natural trend of things, but I really don't even like watch GB's videos anymore, and she's doing really well. And you know, all of her videos have like even high, they have very well production value. I mean, she has her own studio and everything, and really nice lighting, and all sorts of props that are organized. So that's not to take away from her. I'm just saying, you know, that's just kind of how things went. And yeah, I don't know. I've been mostly just talking. I'm gonna have to get good at multitasking and being able to do sounds and rambles at the same time. But yeah, the kind of ASMR I like, I really just like rambles. I will probably end up producing ASMR that I would listen to because, I don't know, I feel like that just makes sense. Why would you make stuff that you yourself wouldn't listen to or like? So for me, I kind of just like ramble stuff. Like, I don't know how good my voice is gonna sound up close because I've never whispered up close like this before. So hopefully my voice is relaxing to you guys. I don't know. But yeah, I just prefer, like, some rambling is good. Oh jeez, some rambling is good if there's a good voice. And this is gonna sound weird, but like kind of the more slow-paced ASMR that's not too, you know, rapid. I like listening to before bed, and then as I'm waking up in the morning, I'll actually put on something like a little bit more fast. So somebody like Tiptoe Tingles. I'll listen to it like in the morning because sometimes I feel like if I'm trying to go to bed and unwind, like I'll learn like the rapid tapping and like all everywhere. It's like that guy on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have seen him, but he's pretty funny. He actually has a YouTube channel. But I'm sure you saw that clip of him because I think it got outside of the ASMR space. But it's literally like this ginger dude, and he's like tapping on the carpet, and then he jumps, and he's like, he comes into the camera and goes out. That's pretty funny. But anyway, like her, and I'm trying to think of, I think her name's Ginny. That could be totally wrong. Is this Asian girl? I don't know. But, she does like ramble stuff, which I like. But she also does like kind of more fast-paced triggers. So yeah, like her and Tiptoe, like I'll listen to like in the mornings and stuff as I'm still kind of waking up. It's a nice little adjustment, and it's a good way to start the day too, you know. Although usually right when I wake up, I end up going on TikTok, which, don't even get me started on TikTok. God, that app is ruining me. But yeah. So ASMR Power of Sound. He's somebody that I would more listen to like before bed. God, I have so many. Like my YouTube subscribers is literally all ASMR basically, and then I also watch some. That's really like right now my majority of my subscribers that I actually watch are like outdoor camping video, like bushcraft stuff. I don't know if you guys are into that, but I think it's pretty cool. And then ASMR. So yeah, I wish I could pull up my subscribers right now and just read off some of the people that I really like and their style and everything. But Raffi does. He's usually kind of a slower pace guy, which I like, and he has a nice voice, and he does lots of hand sounds, which I meant to be doing, but gosh, my hands are dry, so I don't know how nice these will sound. This is your right ear. just like, I feel like everyone can agree that they're just kind of a staple for ASMR. Because there's no props involved, it's just a voice. I guess you could consider body triggers kind of a staple as well, because the same deal there, you don't really need any outside items or anything. But yeah, I've never been a huge fan of tapping's alright. Scratching is, I don't know, especially mic scratching. I really don't understand mic scratching. It's kind of the point where, like, even if I see it listed in a video for the triggers they're doing, I'm not gonna listen to it. And if they mix it into the video but it's not mentioned, I'm like, okay, I have to turn this off. Because I'm gonna give an example, and who knows, maybe my gain's too high, but to me, I don't see how people find this to sound good. Oh god. Like, I mean, even if I'm really gentle. Here, I have a flashlight. I was literally gonna try and use a flashlight as lighting. That didn't work. Look how gentle I'm being. God. Jeepers. Okay, see, like, it's just, my ears are being pummeled. I don't understand how mic scratching ever became popular. Brushing is at least a little bit more gentle, I guess. But I don't know, to me it just sounds like a flood of noise, and it's really not that appealing. Like gripping sounds. I like those. You know. And some tapping can be good. I like lid sounds. Any sort of thing that can, like, produce like an echo of sorts. Anything that has kind of a chamber, so it adds that extra depth of sound. I like that kind of stuff. So, like, this, you know, kind of has, there's a volume in here. This is just creatine. Liquid sounds are pretty cool. I don't like mouth sounds though. I also, yeah, I hope that you guys can't hear me like I'm breathing too much. I go to the gym like 6 days a week, but I don't do cardio, and my diet's not very good because I have low body fat, so I have the freedom of being able to eat kind of whatever. But yeah, I don't do cardio, so hopefully I'm not breathing too loud. Anyway, liquid sounds are good. This is my shaker for the AOT fans. The GOAT, Levi Ackerman. I really like those. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen them. If you listen to ASMR, I don't know why you'd be listening to this video if you don't listen to ASMR. But I really like those bulbs. Those little, like, they're like a thin glass, I'd assume. And they have a little bit of liquid in them. And there's like a place that the water funnels through at the end of the bulb, and so you can hear the little glug 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 sound because it's going through that funnel. And then there's the light taps on it, and then as you tap, the pitch of the taps change because of the placement of the water. God, that's good. But I can't do that with this. Oh, jeez. Some decent tapping. I also don't have nails because, I don't know. My hands are pretty gross. This isn't even good lighting. Anyway, I also did wrestling, and we always had to trim our nails, like, so that, like, the referee test in wrestling, you know, when you're going for weigh-ins and skin checks and stuff, they also check your nails, and you go like this, to the refs, right? And then the ref brings his hand this way and, like, feels if there's any sort of edge. So if you literally have, like, any nails, then you have to cut them. So, like, my nails were just always really short. And I don't know if it's just a genetic thing, because both my parents have nails that go past the beds, or if it's literally just from, like, wrestling my whole life and having my nails always cut short. But now it's literally impossible for me to get my nails to grow past the beds. So tapping, you get no nail tapping unless I literally turn my easier. I thought cardboard was good. I think I just really need to mess with the gain to find the right sound. But cardboard is good, and I think it's interesting, and I don't know why paper and cardboard are good, because cardboard specifically, like, because it has that the spiral on the inside with the two layers of paper, and so if you run your nail along it with a little bit of pressure, it creates like a bumpy noise. It sounds pretty nice. You can see here, like, if I get the lighting right, there's texture on this one too, but not as much as you would get with like a proper piece of cardboard. This is smaller. This has gripping noises though, let's see. Gripping noises. It almost sounds sticky. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is making kind of some unpleasant noises because of the bottom. The cardboard kind of shifting together. Let's see if I can turn this gain down right now and see if I can get some good cardboard sounds, and then we'll wrap it up here because this is a really long video. On my phone anyway, because I don't have that much storage. Let's see. We'll turn the gain down a little bit. Okay. Okay. So let's see if I can demonstrate what I was trying to tell you guys about. I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, you can't see because the camera quality isn't that good. Let's see if you can hear it. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. There's a sticker on this side which kind of interrupts it. Let's go on this side. And then you can also adjust the speed, which then like adjusts the way that you're going over the bumps. Go slower. You can go faster. Slower. Or faster. I don't know, I think that sounds pretty good to me. I really don't know if this audio is going to sound exactly what it sounds like through my headphones, because there's a volume notch on the mic as well, so I'm like, if somebody turns their volume all the way up, is that what it's going to sound like if I turn the volume all the way up on here? Because if so, then maybe I should have the volume all the way up on the mic so that I can hear if it's like, if it's too much, if you ended up having the volume all the way up. But at the same time, I like usually higher sensitivity. Which way do I have to turn? No, I have to turn back this way. Higher level sensitivity, because it's the worst when you're listening to somebody whisper at full volume and you still feel like it's not loud enough. That's kind of silly. You can always turn it down if it's too loud. So, what else did I want to talk about? I feel like I really just wanted to talk about, expectations, what people think about you and what people will think about me doing this. And then also just, my experience with ASMR. I obviously still listen to a lot of ASMR. Like I was saying, I listen to it almost every night I go to bed. Either that or I listen to just like relaxing music, like some sort of flute or, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. Where did I leave off and where I was talking about ASMR? Or maybe some other things that I like and don't like. Oh, you know what? Okay. video, so we'll see how it goes. But I hope to just provide good ASMR for you guys. I personally like some cosplay, like roleplay stuff. That's obviously pretty popular in the community. I get how they can seem a little bit more weird sometimes, because then you're just basically like acting as well. And I'm not a very good liar. I don't know if that coordinates with being a good actor. I feel like they kind of do. So I don't know if I'd ever be good at those. I feel like it'd be really hard to take myself serious. I don't really take myself that seriously. So I'm obviously not. I'm doing ASMR right now, and like it seems completely normal, but it's, I guess, not really a normal thing. I don't know. I personally don't think ASMR is that weird. I guess that's because I've been listening to it for a long time. But I hope to, my goals with this is to hopefully spread ASMR to good people and help people relax. Because I know the benefits of ASMR, it helps me sleep and it just helps me relax. I'll even listen to it when I'm studying and stuff, or if I've just had a stressful day. I don't know, it's helped me a lot, so hopefully I can help people. And just bring them good content and stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. I've been rambling for about 30 minutes now. I don't know how much is actually going to get put into the video or how much video editing I'm doing. I'm recording on, I'm actually studying architecture, so our school gives us free access to all the Adobe programs. So that was nice. And I have my laptop sitting here next to me, to my right. And I'm recording this and getting the audio file in Adobe Audition. And I'm going to take the video from my phone and import it into Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro. And then I think I have to take out the audio from the video that I have on my phone, because that's not gonna sound as good and it won't be this mic. And then I have to bring in the audio file, so it shouldn't be that complicated. I mean, it's a procedure that you can do on an iPhone app. But I want to get this video off my phone because I don't have that much storage. So probably what I'll end up doing is just plugging my phone directly into my computer and importing the video that way. And hopefully that way I wouldn't lose quality either, because I know one of the other options is uploading it to Google Drive and then taking it from there on my computer. But I think sometimes there's a problem with the upload quality. Sometimes I feel like it gets lost when you upload it to Google Drive. So, yeah, I'll probably finish trying to put it all together tonight. I have work tomorrow, and it's 9:35, so we'll see. I gotta be up at 5. I usually shoot to be in bed by 10, so we'll see how long this process takes. But yeah, I just realized I've been doing basically mostly rambling. I guess if I want to make content, I have to get better at trying to do both at the same time. Because who knows, maybe my voice is just really annoying and you guys don't like it, so oops, then I'd just be rambling in without good sounds. Yeah, I always saw GB talking about how finger flutters are hard, and they are, but this, I feel like, works just as well, and it's not that hard to do. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my first ASMR video. Hopefully I'll eventually figure out, what I like doing, and the kind of style that I like, and everything else with sensitivity on the mic and the lighting and everything. I guess let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. If the lighting's alright, or if it's kind of weird. It kind of looks like I'm telling a campfire story or something with my, that was probably not a good sound, with this big shadow behind me. But yeah, let me know in the comments comments what you guys want to see, what you liked. I don't know. I hope this video reaches people. I think usually people's first videos can do pretty well, but I don't know. Algorithms are really weird, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for listening.